Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the pre-market Pulsescan report. This is for trading on December the 6th, Wednesday, 2017. Wow, I can't believe it's already December. All right, let's jump right into a few things. Looking at the overnight markets, the Nasdaq 100, per the daily chart, which is right here in the bottom left-hand corner, is in a corrective state already. All right. So we have to see where the market ends up. This would be day two once we really get kicked off. This was day one right here, this bar right here. On the weekly, you can see the market has lost momentum. A close below 62.95 and 3/4 would signify a loss of momentum. Now, the market can gain it back the following week. It's not a problem. But as of now, this is a corrective stage. Now, if it does not gain the momentum back, the next support is at the magenta line, which is at 61.05 and 1/4. If that doesn't hold, the next support is all the way down at 57.01 and 3/4 right here. All right, but we can't jump the gun right now. The trend is still in a stage 3 bull market. So you really can't, say, oh, I'm selling, I'm starting it out just yet on the weekly anyway. On the daily chart, yeah, you're going into a stage 1 correction right now. This could correct all the way back to the 62.01 handle, which is where the support line is right here. All right. So you're looking at a possible 46-point drop. And then you could fall off the cliff, but then you got the top of the Kumo cloud to catch you down here. And this is that 61.05 level. And then you got rampage coming up that should take you through the rest of the year and help support the market. Probably, yeah, somewhere above 63. I think we could end up above 63. And that's how this should go. So we'll see. Anything can happen, but that's what the Nasdaq is looking like for right now. Taking a look at Bitcoin in the overnight market has now cleared 12,000. So it is on a rampage right now. Will that spill over to GBTC? It should. GBTC had a very healthy pullback yesterday, over $400 off the high of the day. As you can see how it got down here, but then managed to close above momentum. See, this thing is just amazing. Even if the market kind of closes right here, next week it just opens the door for more momentum here. I think that the GBTC wants to take out 2,000. So we'll see how it opens today, but it should catch a huge bid based on what Bitcoin did in the overnight. That's the only drawback with the GBTC. It doesn't have pre-market trading and doesn't have extended hours trading. So they need to have a product that does that. It would make it better. The equity side of things will be able to operate a little bit more smoothly. Right now, this is all pink sheet, and you're held hostage to that side of the table. All right, I did warn you guys about what was going on with silver and the free fall state. Here we go. You can see picking up momentum to the downside on the weekly chart. If you take a look at the daily chart, it's the same thing. As you can see, got as low as 16.04. I did warn that the $15 handle was in play, and we're flirting with it right now. All right, that's what's happening with the silver. I did warn you about that. NVIDIA broke into the 180s. I did tell you about this corrective pullback in the NVIDIA, did I not? Did I not? See what's happened? All right. Let's see what XIV did. We're at the 116 handle there. Still barely above the momentum line, but it is above it. The daily is basically all over the place. Look at this this flash crash here on December the 1st. It dropped from 117 all the way down to 102. All right, so creating a massive pointer. This is a pointer. This is a pointer. All right. So basically, we're looking at a $90 potential move. We're going to $90 basically in the XIV. We shall see. Right now, we're still in a stage 3 bull market on the weekly. No corrective situation yet. All right. So what else we want to look at? We haven't looked at the dollar in a while, so let's do that. Here is the US dollar. All right. And it's holding its own. Needs to close above 93.48 this week to carry over more momentum for next week and get hopefully up to the 94 handle. We'll see. All right, this is where we are in the dollar. Overall, still in a bear market. It is having these bear market rallies in this market, but this right here could be changing. Could be ready to make a real run challenge above this trend line. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's take a look at the bonds. Bonds had the door wide open, man, when it was down at that 151 handle. Now we're back up above 154. So it just slammed the door on those rates. All right. It gets above the trend line here at 154.15, and that's going to really cause ramifications if they raise those rates, folks. All right. As long as you're below the trend line, you can pretty much raise those rates. But when you're above it, man, that's especially if we get a nice cross here and the trend changes. I don't know. I don't think the Fed knows what it's doing, but we'll see. Let's take a look at crude oil. All right, nice liftoff here, okay? Nice liftoff, as you can see, as it marches towards 60. Even the daily is looking straight up. Daily has lost its momentum temporarily. The weekly is threatening to do so. Crude oil needs to close this week above $56.77. Let's see if it can do it. All right. Let me do this. I'm going to put back on my Nasdaq chart, and we're going to talk about the alerts for the day. There are some key alerts, and I do see some of the markets responding already, but you guys who are in the trading room already know this because you got your stuff last night. So let's take a look. All right, starting with the crash alerts first. All right, I do have quite a few actually. It looks like a crash alerts and everything. GameStop, Cobalt International, Aaron Energy, MyGen. Got one in BTCS. No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Got one in the inverse Nasdaq 100 ETF, the QID. So this means that the Nasdaq could possibly be finding some support. We'll see. XIV has a crash alert. SVXY has a crash alert. Let's see. Poor Knack has a crash alert. Riot has one. The E-mini S&P 500 has one. The Russell has one. Bank of America, GBTC. Well, we know this one's not going to necessarily play out, at least not until after the market rallies on the open because Bitcoin rallied overnight. Let's see. Chipotle, the Dow, dry ships, can't catch a break. The XLE Energy Select Spider, yeah. Hack has a crash alert. This is good for society, bad for your wallet if you're long. Let's see, the Global Uranium ETF URA, Goldman Sachs, the IJR iShares Core S&P Small Cap, the Russell, ticker IWM, the iShares Transportation Index, the IYT, JP Morgan, Nasdaq Exchange. Let's see, the financial sector, XLF is the ticker. Ooh, regional banking sector, ticker KRE, has a crash alert, folks. US Steel has one. What else is new? All right, the coal ETF KOL has one. OIH also has a crash alert. All right, then the next following tickers are momentum shifts from bullish to bearish. That is SHOP, GLD, BOTZ, BOTZ, the real estate joint, IYR, and gold spot. All right, those are showing momentum shifts from bullish to bearish. It should be noted that the E-mini S&P 500 is already in play in the overnight market, as you can see right here. Got down to 2620. So it's already in play, already pulling back. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, momentum shifts from bearish to bullish. Natural gas, lithium energy, which is LIXXF. And we have DGLD. So gold may be getting ready to pull back once more. Let's see. All right. Aaron Energy is broken because it has both rally and crash alerts. So that one's going to have to choose a direction here. All right, the following rally alerts. Here we go. We don't have that many, unfortunately, folks. The ProShares Russell Short Inverse ETF RWM. The and also SRTY, which is, I think that's the 3X ETF. All right, TVIX rally alert. iRobot, IRBT rally alert. UVXY rally alert. The SDAO rally alert. SDS rally alert. Tekla Healthcare HQH rally alert. The Advisor Shares Ranger Equity Bear Fund. Hedge is the ticker. It's HDGE rally alert. Amazon rally alert. Cone, Facebook, Nvidia, and Square. The ticker is SQ. And then finally, hashing space, HSHS has a rally alert. All right, the following tickers are showing oversold. And that's the high yield bond, the junk bond ticker, JNK. E-mini Nasdaq 100. I don't see that getting any really major price inflection points to the upside, but you never know. Canadian dollar and Wells Fargo Global Dividend. The ticker is EOD. All right, so that's what we got that's noteworthy as of this morning. Like I said, the crypto space is absolutely on fire. And the funny thing is, I didn't have any rally alerts today in them. I had an oversold for the cannabis coin, and we have a momentum alert from bearish to bullish in the GLD, the gold coin. So I find that rather interesting. So a lot of these are they're rallying just based off of pure momentum. Nothing really sneaking under the surface to suggest anything, other than that. So this is all pure momentum plays right now, folks, in a lot of these coins. It should be noted that GLD though, it's not doing it. Something else is at play there, because right now, let's see, that thing is down pretty significantly right now. Cannabis coin can't catch a bid either, so those rally alerts are not playing out just yet in those. So just watch them. I mean, those are cheap anyway. So some of these altcoins, they're so cheap. So you got to use the penny stock rule when you're trading them, meaning that you don't have to put a stop loss in. If you're buying something that's only 11 cents, you're not going to get burned if it goes to a penny. You feel me? Obviously, you're gonna use risk capital, not money. You're gonna use money you can afford to lose. You're not gonna gamble. You're gonna trade it correctly, but you don't really have to worry about stops. You do need to worry about stops if you're trading Bitcoin, obviously, but you don't need to worry about that in a lot of these cheaper ones. You do need to use stops in Bitcoin and Dash and Ethereum, Bitcoin Gold, Veritasium, Litecoin. All right, that's just obvious. Duh. These things are expensive. But PIVX, Steam, Ripple, you ain't got to worry about stops and trading those. You treat those like penny stocks because they're trading so cheap. Okay? I would use a stop in Neo. I would use one in Quantum. Remember, anything over $5, I would use a stop. Anything below $5, you don't really need to worry about it. So just use the penny stock rule when you're dealing with these coins. Don't forget the trading rules you learned in the academy. And with that being said, if you are not getting these weekly post wave price triggers, you're doing yourself a disservice. Take advantage of the 7-day free trial. You get the free trading course to learn how to trade these markets. You also get live coaching with yours truly, and you get access to the trading room where we have traders from all over the world, literally in the trading room. All right, there's a plethora of goodies that you get when you come on and get the weekly price triggers. How can you trade in markets that are ran by computer-driven algorithms and you don't know the price points? You don't know the intraday price inflection points. How can you do? You're flying blind. You need these price triggers, folks. Come, sit at the feet of the master and learn how to trade, folks. That's what I'm here for. All right, with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace.